Hi, Evan Pantazzi here. I just got finished doing a film on a transition, a hand transition, and that will be the name of the video within Sanchin and Seisan. Now, I've put these out in public seminars that I did with Master Chip Quimby at the hotel, as well as the session that was at his school, and showing the power of these two hand techniques. Now, one comes from Sanchin and one comes from Seisan. Basically, they're formed the same way, or they have the same action, but they end up in a different posture. Now, working with these as a yin and yang approach, as I did, and you'll see in the film that's coming up, I think it's August 16th, Friday, Kyushu Road Trip. It will sponsor that film. And the transition is very powerful, and it's in both of these actions, but you have to look at the duality. Now, what that duality shows you is not only the keys to the unlocking those two kata. It gives you so much more in depth throughout the whole series of Weichi or Pongai Noon katas that involve that posture, or those postures are other postures that work pretty similarly to it. Now, these are very dangerous techniques, as I've mentioned before. They work on the shichins that are mentioned in the Bubishi. They use the blood pool hand that was mentioned in the Bubishi. They have actions that are depicted within the Bubishi. So these are very old methods of damaging another human being. And I dare say that they were probably deadly, because if it was a military manual, they didn't just want to control people, they wanted to kill the enemy so they could move on. It was very dangerous for them to just wound them and leave them. They would have to go back later and make sure that they didn't cause more trouble later on. Anyway, these two hand forms, when you're let me go back a little bit. When you're deciphering or decoding a kata, you first have to take into consideration Kyusho. Now, Kyusho is just the targeting of the vital targets of the body. Without targeting vital targets, you're just wasting your time. If you're hitting at the stronger structures of the human body, it's just wasting your time. You have to educate yourself to go deeper and to find these vital targets and the correct way to access them and the correct tools. Now, Kyusho helps you decode the katas, but so too do the tools. You have the targets, the tools will get you into those targets, and those are the 6G hands. Now, within the Weichi or Pongai Noon katas, they're just all open-handed actions that are depicted in the Bubishi. Some of the closed hands came at a later date, say the Phoenix Eye Fist or the Ippon Ken, for example. That transferred from the single-bladed grass hand into a more clenched fist. All right, but these open hand movements, the original movements, were very dangerous, very penetrating, and they helped you understand the katas and the style just a little bit more, and the deeper ramifications. So if you're interested in decoding your kata, you need to learn Kyusho. You need to learn the targets of the human body, the weaker targets of the human body, and how to access them properly, and the tools that would enable you to get into those structures the most efficiently and effectively. Now, say for example you have a vital target and you can smash it with an elbow. Okay, yeah, that elbow will damage the person and hurt the person, of course, and it can be a viable technique. Nobody's disputing that. But if you go in deeper with the proper tool, because it's angled correctly, or it's smaller in diameter to get in between two bones or two structures of the human body to access a deep laying structure such as a nerve, blood vessel, organ, or whatever it is, okay, then you're going to be able to cause more damage. So Kyusho is basically efficiency, and efficiency in even decoding your kata. So I urge you to take a look at the Bubishi again, go into the targets. Some of them are called Shichin, which are very deadly targets, and These hand positions that I depicted with the Seiyunchin and the Seisan hand transition in the upcoming film target the Shichin. And again, they're very dangerous, so we don't make them too public, but you will find them on the film coming up. I just wanted to bring you this quick note to let you know that it is upcoming. There are 4 weeks of scheduled posts so far in films, and I'll try to add more before I start the heavier travel in August. Thanks for watching.